Hi everyone, my name is Creelien and welcome back to the last video of Mass Effect 1 playthrough. And now we are heading to Ilos. But a little sexy time beforehand with Liara.
Shepard, may I speak with you?
I was just thinking about you.
I have been thinking about you too, and what we are about to face. I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course,
We
but
will, of
part
course.
of me fears we are already too late. There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
We're not going to fail. I promise.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already have the conduit. It is time to be completely honest with each other. These could be our last moments together. Our last chance to show each other how we feel.
Just get on with it already.
I want this to be special.
We don't have to do this. Not unless you're sure.
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and
Forget
minds
it.
unite.
Just tell me what to do.
This is strictly for service here.
By the goddess. That was incredible, Shepard.
You were incredible.
5 minutes ETA to the MEU relay.
I had better
Yes,
go.
Joker,
Duty calls.
yell at them.
You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos, I just wanted to say
The back of her neck moves when
Thank you.
when she speaks.
for everything.
I wonder what a relay inside looks like. Like, I wish we had a mission or a DLC where we have to go inside the Mass Effect
Commander?
relay.
We've got company.
Mass
Have their
relay.
sensors picked us up yet?
Stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer, I've looked!
Calm down.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other
Calm
landing
down,
zone!
Presley.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
He can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
And the black blob fix works. Even here.
You two, keep moving inside.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it.
We need a
There
console
must
to
be
open
some
it.
kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
By the way, here you can proceed two different ways. You go straight down. Here you can go straight down on the right, down and down, so to disable those armatures, but fighting them off gives more experience. If you hit them right with lift, you can infinitely lift them up, because by the time they land, lift is recharged or ready to use again. Frogs are here. I'm shooting like idiots.
I think we're done here.
And you cannot go past that. And this is the armature control. If you hack this, then those two armatures do not get up. But you lose the XP of killing them.
Perimeter secured.
I'm already waiting for seeing a footage of Ilos in the legendary edition, from the legendary edition. This place could look real creepy. Here we're taking the fight on the right. Best to take the elevator because there is a loot crate there. And the only way down is the elevator. Fly here, my and here Shepard again. Go through this like this, but your companions have to go around.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own
Obviously,
generator.
Clayton.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Yes, building up the lift, leveling up the lift abilities of everyone, because that's gonna be very useful against Saren in the final fight. It's better to go up here, because if you stay down here, they're gonna kill you. And he escapes. That does increase the damage. Here there are 4 armatures you can hack to help you, but that would need you to run in the middle of that area while all the Geth are shooting at you. Fortunately, they are not activated by the Geth themselves, but maybe on higher difficulties they are. I don't know. That is a pretty hard hack, since it's in this name.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him
We
before
know,
he reaches the
Liara,
conduit.
we know.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late.
A badly damaged VI
Invading fleets.
or hologram.
No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the
Because of the
words.
cipher.
It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel.
There is nothing really, but it might be talking about
Only
that
hope.
the Citadel is the conduit.
Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Now we are going back to the Mako here. Fortunately, we don't have to trace our steps back from where we come, because we have the one-way elevator here. See, this is where the armatures were. Nothing worth using. And now the door opens.
Who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground?
I have spent my life studying
I will not
Protheans.
cut the Mako right because
I
of the
never dreamed I
Partimenter.
would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why we're here, Saren, Conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place and
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
Parts of proteins.
they look like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogen.
And the gas is here. That was fast.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I do not think Saren is
No,
behind
it's Vigil.
this.
maybe it's just me, but
I have
shouldn't we have
for decades, but I have
the
never had a
elevator
sense of foreboding. What will be
visible properly? Like, it looks like it's a glitchy texture because it's black. And we are heading to the longest
You are
conversation
not
in the game.
Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
He has learned English.
My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your
And it's
civilization
also the
and the
backbone
seat
of the
of government.
galaxy.
As it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive
The
mass
keepers
relay?
made it sure.
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
They hibernate.
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise
The
attack.
same happened to the Proteans.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Well, some scientists did
Through the
survive the
Citadel, the
hard rest.
Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this
Maybe
pattern
we'll
of
find
genocide
out in
over and
Mass
over?
Effect 3.
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
But
I don't understand.
understanding them is
Where
one
did the
thing.
Reapers go after they conquered your
It
people?
should be
Our
necessary
worlds were
too.
stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned.
The collectors.
Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought. The indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
Imagine working like
We
that.
severed all communication with
knowing
the
that the
outside,
outside world
and
is
our
dying.
facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have
They
fought.
did.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down?
It was
You killed
necessary.
them?
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
Obviously.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access
They
to the
played the
Citadel
Know You
and
card
made the
on
modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
They cancel Saren.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction
Begins.
will begin again.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Couldn't they use that later on the Citadel?
Where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message.
It's risky, but
We
they
knew it was unlikely there were other survivors,
managed to
but
succeed.
if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could
That's a
interpret it.
smart move.
We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get
He
here?
remained.
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave
Stayed
one of their
here.
own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
The Proteans trolled
Sovereign's the
Sovereign.
largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first.
No, he wasn't.
Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations.
Probably they were.
Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Not completely.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to
Leárzad a
control.
Shadowbroker.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit Project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death.
Imagine finding a mummified
I only know
Protean
they
on
succeeded
Citadel.
in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with
We
it, our
already
only link
asked
to the knowledge of the
everything we
Protheans.
could.
It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Are you insane?
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit.
Yet.
Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
And we got renegade option for this. Renegade points. Traveling back with the black texture elevator.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Not entirely. They've given us a weapon.
And somehow the Miko is bugged by, I guess, by the black blob fix, but it doesn't matter. I can't imagine how horrible it would be to wake up and realize that the whole galactic civilization, which was yours as a Protean, is gone, and only a dozen of you left from your entire species. But it would need its strength from them to decide not to commit suicide by these dreadful thoughts, but instead fight on so future civilizations can defeat the Reapers. Colossus again. I hate these things. Maybe even more than the Covenant warriors. And it still hit me. This place is gonna look beautiful in the Legendary Edition. And they were just spawned. Me letting the Miko lose some of its shields was almost turned out a fatal mistake. Why is the game still giving me credits? I don't understand. We have no way of spending them anymore.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay. And these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Yeah, you can't really fight those Geth. Geth ships look kinda like Reaper.
Responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you
Why do
help?
I have the feeling that those two are Sari were voiced by Jennifer as well? And now we have a bit more than 30 seconds to go through the relay, the conduit. And since we cannot fight off the Colossus enemies, we have to go directly there. You notice the vehicle is dying. Something followed us.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Quickly saving. First I thought that's gonna be the end of the video, but no, we started the playthrough with an hour-long video and we are ending it with a bit more than an hour-long video. Talk to Avina.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Critical failure. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Status report.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
What happened to the Council?
They are on to Destiny Ascension.
Emergency procedures. The Council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is nearing the vicinity of the Council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
For obvious reasons.
Come on, we need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
Don't let...
I don't know why the game skipped that dialogue. They are not in combat to summon. And the soundtrack again is amazing here.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Where did you have your helmet stored? This is my favorite mission in the entirety of Mass Effect. I think from the trilogy. We were easily dealt with. At least we don't have archers or colossuses against us. But we will have yet our Citadel. I never understood why the Get is charging at us from that distance. But we only have two turrets to activate. the fourth one. But it doesn't matter. Yes, the Andromeda experience. This music feels like Knights of the Old Republic. Capabilities time flow. Here we have cat towers. And Caden dies at least twice. Get to the towers. Leora is dead. Oh, I thought Caden dies. And now Caden is dead. That's the last turret. And see how fast the Medijail recharges with Caden and Leora and me, of course. Caden is dead again. Okay, it's bugged. Now heading for the main fight. I have to admit, I never used grenades except for the Thorium mission. Here I come, Saren. You missed me. What face did he just make?
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
No, they will not.
I'm heading to that master control panel, and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Indoctrinated you even
Fancy
more.
hardware's not gonna save you.
You don't understand, Shepard. There is a place for organics in the New Order. The Reapers need men and women of action. People like us. Sovereign recognizes your value. You've impressed it. Surrender to the Reapers, and you will be spared. Join us, and we can find a place.
As a slave?
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle always continues.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never
It will
happen.
only get delayed.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Why is it this cliche? You can fight it, I know you're in
Still a
there.
chance the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's not over yet. You can still redeem yourself.
Yeah, with the
Goodbye,
headshot.
Shepard. Thank you.
Imagine if this was the end. Like no boss fight, it would have been a letdown. And only now we reach level 59. Just one level away from max level.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Obviously.
Quick! Open the station's arms! Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the
Why
station!
is he yelling?
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
Yes.
You were expecting someone else?
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
Yelling.
The Council must be sacrificed for the greater good. Do not waste your reinforcements. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up. Save the human fleet to attack Sovereign.
What's
I
the
don't
order,
know, does
Commander?
that raise
Come in now to save the
electricity
Ascension
essentially?
or hold back?
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
The noble choice. I just hope it does not also turn out to be the wrong one.
Diálogo so negative.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
I'm getting goosebumps. Caden's armor is not glowing anymore.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
Lift is a very useful ability here.
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Shields are up. Overload also became strong enough. Yeah, but screw it. Because what is weakening his defenses? And that's it for the final fight. No more fight in Mass Effect 1. Sovereign didn't take this very well. Shields down. if they have developed a signal which disrupts the Reaper shields in Mass Effect 3.
Hard on my flank! We're going in!
The vacuum should have sucked them out right there. We have like 6 minutes left of Mass Effect 1 playthrough. Just mentioning it here, but that Mass Effect 2 playthrough starts with Genesis, which is a non-commentary video. Only Genesis is non-commentary. That's a recap.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
He's not dead, idiot. Imagine if Shepard died here.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance
in the Presidium, right in the middle of the Presidium.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives
they didn't
so that
really
we,
have a choice.
the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Consular, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Anderson, of course.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
Of course. I'm not choosing you.
I'd rather have the captain on the Council than any politician I know.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
And the galaxy.
Don't start patting yourselves on the back just yet. Sovereign wasn't alone. The rest of the Reapers are still out there. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
And finally we are at the end of Mass Effect playthrough. Modded and
Shepard's
with
right.
commentary.
Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough. If you did, you know what you need to do. This is Creelien, signing off.